fight fans? This is Kurt Taville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Turki Alashikh, Dana White. Fight purses revealed, as we seen in the first caption poster, coming at you, okay? And this is the TKO fighter purses that are revealed and how much they will be, okay? Now, these reported purses that will be a part of the new Turki Alashikh versus Dana White while led TKO Boxing League, okay? And they are as follows: $20,000 for a 10-round bout by an unranked fighter. $50,000 when a ranked by company at number 5 to number 10, okay? $125,000 when ranked by the company at number 3 to number 4. $375 when ranked by the company at number 3 or 4. $750,000 when defending the company or championship. So, there you have it, guys. And let me counterpunch. I think that it's a tough order. I think that it's a little better than UFC, but you can tell the UFC influence is just creeping on in there and making his presence known, because I think a lot of the price points were initiated by Dana White. And I just think, you know, that's what he was going to do. Now, depending on how many people sign up for this is, you know, I don't know, is anybody's business, but this is what you have. The pros and cons. What's the pros? Well, if this is the standard, you know, the 20,000, the 50,000, the 125, the 375, and the 750, you know, it's a standard that is decent. Is it good? I wouldn't necessarily call it good. And it's damn sure not great, but it's decent. Because again, it's better than the UFC guys. Even though a lot of those guys, you see, if they were ranked and this is the UFC, everybody would be getting $100,000 a fight, which they don't get over there. Okay, so, you know, only a few get that type of luxury, right? So, but as far as the WBA, the WBO, the IBF, the WBC, you know, those guys that are ranked there, those guys that are already known, I don't see it worthy for them to come over and get onto this bandwagon or jump onto this truck, right? Because, like, why would you jump on this when you're getting that anyway? Unless you're not. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the champion and the defending champion, they're nowhere near M's. But if you're offering someone $2 million, let's say you're offering, like Tank Davis gets $2 million, why would Tank go for this? You know, he's the champ, so he'd get more, but still, I mean, I don't think he even applies to this, honestly. But these are good for upcoming people. But what happens, though, when you're in this league and you're getting tired of seeing $750,000, where when you chop 750 up, you get an issue with, you're taking home maybe 300,000, 325, maybe 280,000. You know what I mean? Because the more you make, the more they take, especially if you're in the UK or America. We both know taxes suck. So when you're making that type of money and you're defending the title and you're getting a standard $750,000, you know, it's kind of discouraging, because, you know, because if you look in comparison of what everybody else is paying or what people are paying that aren't a part of the league, they're going to be the competition. See, that's all Turki Alashikh and Dana White's being. They're now being the competitors of what we already have, and what we already have in times are better than this, especially when it comes to ranked fighters. Ranked fighters from 5 to 10 or 3 to 4, you know, champions and defending champions, they trump this type shit right here. So, no, why would you even really want to be associated with this? You know, to even be ranked in the TKO fight person or fight league. you know, which I think is dumb. I thought something was more massive that was happening with boxing, but obviously that's not the case. But I can see why, because with these prices, it's gonna be hard to convince someone that has followed someone else that has done the normal thing with the WBC, the IBF, with this promoter, with that promoter, the underhanded stuff, the behind the scenes shit, all those things that they've seen with other fighters that made M's. None of these represent M's. None of these make you a millionaire. So if you looked up to Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Canelo Alvarez, you know, and quite a other people, Oscar De La Hoya, and all these guys, they didn't make anything like this. And this is a standard. This is just like, hey, this is the standard. Well, I think the standard should be raised. You know what I mean? I think this should be at least, let's do this. If they were going to do that, they shouldn't have stopped at 750,000. Show somebody an M, because $1 million ain't what it used to be back in the day. This ain't 1992. This is 2025. $1 million taxed is what, really? You know what I'm saying? 680,000 after they, you know what I mean? They chopped off their half to Uncle Sam or Uncle whoever, right? So, like, I just think it could be. I think they could add to it. If they were going to make it better, you could go 750,000 when defending the company championship, right? Which is the boxing league championship. Well, how about if they do it 5 times in a row? How about their next bout, they get a bonus of $1 million? You know, that would make more sense to fight or to, you know, or to thrive for when you're in a league like this. There's no incentive. This is the cap, $750,000. That's all you're going to get, which I'm saying that's not like it's not a lot of money. However, compared to what the boxers got in yesteryear that were champions of the other sanctioning bodies, it isn't worth comparison. It's not. But you guys tell me what you think of this new boxing league and the fight purses revealed for those potential fighters. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.